poppin' Day Nation? Today's video will be a wig install featuring Unice hair. They sent me this beautiful highlighted curly wig. All the details on the wig will be down below. They also sent me a few goodies, which came with these cute earrings, a rat tail comb, and some cute lashes. They also sent this cute little dust bag. So I'm going to start off by oiling my scalp because that is important. Wigs are a protective style. You want your scalp to be oiled while you are wearing this protective style, duh. Like, come on now. You gotta oil the scalp because if you just let your braids sit under your wig dry, that's not healthy. So now I am taking some edge control, just a little. You don't want it to cake up, and taking it around the perimeter of my head, and I am putting that on my edges and slicking my hair down because you want your edges to be protected under this wig and also under your cap. This creates a barrier for your edges and the glue, and this makes sure that your edges is sleek under your cap so your hairline isn't like getting glue on it. Like, yeah. Now you're gonna take a wig cap. I stretched it out because I have a super big head, and I just put it on my head on top of my braids, and I cut the ear tabs out because it allows me to get a more flat bald cap install. And after I cut my ear tabs out, I use my lace glue. If you would like to purchase this glue, it is down below. It is waterproof, it has a superior hold, and I love it. It's also non-toxic, so it's not dangerous on your skin as much as like other glues out there. I have sensitive skin, it doesn't break me out. I've tried other glues, they break me out, so hey. And I just put this around the perimeter of my hairline and smooth it because you want a flat, smooth layer so they can dry. Now I'm going to be sewing the back of my cap down because I want that protective style. This style was for when I traveled to Miami, so I did make sure this wig was a little more secure than usual. So I'm sewing the back of my cap because I don't want my cap to lift up, because I don't plan on taking this wig out anytime soon. I'm going to Miami. I'm going to be doing lit things on yachts, jet skis, swimming, all type of stuff. So I will be sewing my cap and wig down. And sewing your own cap down does take skill. I will admit it's not easy, but it really helps to keep it secure. And you just have to be mindful of not poking yourself in the back of your head. So now that the glue around the perimeter of my hairline has dried, I am taking some cream foundation. I like cream foundation over liquid foundation because liquid is too runny and watery for me, and powder foundation is too cakey and gives you more flashback. So I take a nice cream foundation that matches my skin tone, and I just put it all over my cap. I put it on top of where I put that glue and behind because I need this cap to look bald, baby, bald. I put it all over because sometimes I may want to change my wig into a side part or to a middle part. I never know. So I just put it all over rather than putting it in one spot. And I cut the excess cap off with some scissors, hair scissors, because they are more sharp. I cut the front and the back. You see the back excess cap, but I did cut that clip out, but I cut all of that cap out because it's unneeded. Now I go in with my wonderful lace adhesive glue once again, and this is a layer, just one layer, to flatten that cap and melt it more into my skin. And this layer, you want to let it dry completely clear, let it dry out, because this is not a layer that's sticking to your wig. This is just to make your cap flat so it won't be poking up and you can see the cap under your wig. It's just melting it more into your skin, guys. Now that that's dry, I'm taking my wig and I'm just sizing it up, making sure it fits good, seeing where I want to put my glue, where I want my hairline to start and end. And I just flip that back and I take my glue. I think I did 4 layers of this. I'm not sure, but I know I did a lot because I'm going to Miami in the heat. So I either did 4 or 5. I can't really remember, but you just want to spread that glue out, make a thin layer because you want it to dry clear, fast, and easy. And you don't want it to be caked up, so make sure you spread it out thin. You see, it's thin, even, flat. And you just want to let that dry clear. Then you go in with your next layer and your next layer and your next layer and your next. So now that that's dry, I take my elastic band and I tie it down because I need the lace to melt into my skin. And you let that sit for about 20 minutes, take it off, and work the lace and glue in together with a comb. Just rake it through and make sure that it is really melted. And you guys can see that it's really melted. Now I'm taking my shears, or you can use any type of scissors that you have, and I am cutting the lace off. You want to cut as much lace off because you don't want a lacy wig. You want that wet lace, invisible lace look. And this was not HD or transparent lace, so this lace was a bit thicker than usual. So you want to make sure that you cut all the lace off. Don't leave lace on your forehead. As you guys can see, most of that lace is starting to disappear. You want to cut as much lace off. That's why I put my wigs in front of my hairline, because you don't want to be able to see your real hair or the cap up under the wig. It's a lot of steps, but keep up with me because by the end of this video, you will be a wig pro. Now I'm going in with a lace adhesive spray. You can use any type of holding hairspray you would like. I like to use the Ebon in the red can, and I'm going to put this all around my hairline just to help melt that lace more into my skin, and tie it down with an elastic band. Let it sit 10 to 15 minutes, and after I take it off, you will see how melted it is. I let the elastic band sit 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm taking it off, and it is more melted. Now I'm going to go in and start my baby hairs. You want to take thin hair from the front of the wig to do your baby hairs. You don't want it to be thick, and you can always pluck it if you need to. You see how thin this is? You want your baby hairs to look thin. They can be dramatic, but not thick and crazy. If you like the dramatic look, then keep on watching, because I'm going to show you how to achieve the dramatic look without them looking so thick and crusty. This will give you the soft, fluffy, dramatic baby hair look.